What's up, y'all? This X1, aka Indigo Sky, aka Trickle Planking. Want y'all to like, subscribe, share, definitely hit notification bell if you like to support the channel, cash app in the description. If you like to follow me on any other platform, everything on the top of the YouTube. With that being said, let's get this show on the road. Well, look like we're gonna have to start Fruit Loops over again. So, well, till then we'll start on this note on Wells. We about to react to Poetic Flacco. Some of my Nolan Wells fans got caught in 4K, so let's see what's up.
Anxiety has kept you from working, you may qualify for Social Security disability.
Nolan Wall friends are up to no good, man. I can't put my finger on it, but something nefarious, in my opinion, is currently happening, man. And I don't know what. But let's take a look at the details, okay? Nolan Wall friends, Warren and Jax, have apparently went back to the island. For whatever reason, because I don't know, they went back to the island. Now, if these people are considered suspects, why are they being allowed to go back to the island? Like, shouldn't the suspects stay away from the murder scene? If this could be a potential homicide, if they could be potential suspects being allowed to go back to the alleged crime scene, okay? But yeah, they went back. Now, they're not saying why. They're pretty mum about it. They're pretty quiet about it. They're pretty hush about it. But they went back to the island and they took pictures. Warren and Jack was apparently the two people who went initially. However, they're saying a third friend, Morgan Seymour, plans on returning back to the island. What are they planning on doing on that island? I'm so confused. Like, why are they going back? What's the purpose? All right. And to me, that needs to be something that's stated. That needs to be something that they like publicize and blast, right? Because that takes away, or it raises a suspicion, I should say, and takes away the trust in the process. Because if these people are allowed to go back and leave, and then come back and leave, and come back and leave, and come back and leave, you know, that's like a suspect going to the crime scene, coming back, bruh, when is that allowed? Now, they put out further statements. Now, they says, we are proud to stand with and fight for three completely innocent young men, the attorney said in a joint statement. We'll be focused solely on the truth, which is that these innocent young men had nothing whatsoever to do with the tragic death of Nolan Wells. Now, here's the thing. Even CNN was concerned. CNN was like, what? So CNN says, they reached out to the sheriff department and said, yo, what's your reaction to these three dudes who are potential suspects going back to the island? No one has been arrested or charged in the case, but what's your thoughts? Apparently, the sheriff did not respond back. They gave no statements whatsoever. But here's the interesting part about this, okay? So when I scroll up, there's a name I see. Now, apparently this dude right here is one of the two dudes who took pictures, a guy named Edward Palzik. And the reason why that name caught my eye and like raised my antenna is because that's not your first time hearing about Edward. You probably haven't noticed his name. But Edward is also an attorney for another white guy who has been accused by the public of murdering a. This was a really publicized death before the Nolan Wall situation.
Very latest from the family of a South Jersey influencer found dead in Africa over the weekend.
The family of Ashley Robinson wants answers. They say the story just doesn't add up. Police say she was found unconscious in a luxury villa in Zanzibar.
So I remember this.
Dead.
I remember this case. The chick, the little black chick, she was real pretty. She supposed to have got engaged in Tanzania or something like that. And they say she ended up unalive. We still don't know what happened.
The hospital. CBS Philadelphia's Ross Matei is following the story from our newsroom tonight. Ross?
Yuki, still a lot of unanswered questions here. We are still waiting at this hour on the results of Ashley Robinson's autopsy, and that report should provide some answers about whether her fiance had anything to do with her death.
45-year-old Joe McCann is facing questions about the death of his fiancée, Ashley Robinson. Police say the 31-year-old influencer, who goes by Ashley Janae online, was found unconscious in her luxury villa and later pronounced dead at the hospital just days after the couple got engaged while vacationing together in Zanzibar, a small island off the east coast of Africa.
She was showing us the engagement ring and where they were and where they were staying.
Seeing the sights and
the beautiful scenery. She was happy. It doesn't make any sense.
On Tuesday, investigators in Tanzania said they're questioning McCann and holding his passport until Robinson's autopsy is complete, but officials have not accused him of any wrongdoing.
Do you believe that Joe McCann had something to do with your daughter's death?
I think he had something to do with it. Because, I mean, you just end up unalive right after you get engaged. Like, that sounds like some weird shit. And I heard, allegedly, they was arguing before she ended up unalive. They said that they were arguing real bad, and they split them up or some shit like that.
It's under investigation, and we don't know what went on.
In a sit-down with CBS News on Monday,
Mike, what up?
said they've largely been kept in the
Mike,
dark
what
about
up,
their
man?
daughter's death, claiming they haven't heard from her fiance or local official
What you got going on today, Mikey?
since.
The fiance did not reach out for.
Oh, Mike, I'm about to give you another, I'm about to stack the speakers, bro. I'm about to go up with it. So I got another one. I just put on layaway yesterday. I'm about to get it out. Probably next Thursday I'll be bringing it back. So, and then I'm about to get another MPC. Hopefully, I can get that MPC one, the Akai joint. So hopefully, it's still at the pawn shop when I go back to try to get it or whatever. But it's like 500, so I might have to put that on layaway too, man. But and that'll probably be the last little bit of shit I buy, man, as far as equipment, bro. Cause I got so much shit in here, man.
What's that all? We found out from the hotel.
I had just bought the this ATVs and golf carts. He said he been hustling ATVs.
Oh, and that's devastating when your daughter's halfway around the world.
Robinson's mother told news outlets hours before her.
That boy Mikey trapping out the bando, trapping out the ATV shop, bro.
Daughter was rushed to the hospital. She and McCann reportedly had an argument so severe that hotel staff moved them into separate rooms. The government of Zanzibar is asking for patience while police carry out their death investigation, but Robinson's parents want
King,
answers.
what up, bro?
No, zero contact with the police department.
What up, King?
No contact with anyone from the medical field. Nothing like that. So, that's the message. Just transparency. Just transparency. We have no idea what happened. Like, we just don't know anything right now.
In order to get a garment like this, you needed to manufacture in a factory.
Check this out, bro. Put a one of you still in here, G. Put a one of you still in the chat. I gotta tell you some shit. This gonna blow your mind, bro. This gonna blow your mind, G. Put a one of you still in the chat, bro. This one right here is gonna blow you.
And so far, we have been unable to reach Joe McCann, his relatives, or anyone from the investment he founded. The State Department says it's monitoring this case. Meanwhile, Robinson...
Now listen.
Russ, I'm allergic to wearing the same thing to it. That's funny. Oh, so you won't believe what happened I think it was Friday? Bruh, Gucci Man dropped the Pooh Shiesty album, my nigga. That boy dropped the album, dog. So Pooh Shiesty in jail making money for Gucci.
Man, is this dude innocent? Is he guilty? I don't know. All right. Now, this is a third world country. White folks essentially have veto and complete power in third world countries. Trust me, I'm from Liberia.
You heard it already?
There was a white dude who essentially murdered a young woman in broad daylight in public. Like the literal motorist who was riding on his motorcycle, seen this dude over the woman bloody, and he came and tackled him. This white dude went to trial, got found not guilty, man, and was back in America the next day. He was apparently like this Mormon dude, right? So when it comes to third world country, white folks essentially have immunity, right, to all crimes. Trust me. So I don't know if this dude is innocent or guilty.
Yeah, that
the
boy
Zanzibar said they
that
did
album
their research,
dropped.
they did their investigation.
He laying on the mat though. It's shit go hard. I gotta go listen to it. Gucci probably made sure that bitch was gonna be tough. For real. He made sure that motherfucker gonna be, that bitch gonna be banging, my nigga. I ain't even heard it yet. They say he got 3 features on there.
And they found out that it was no foul play on his end, that she did it to herself, right? Well, the attorney for this dude that's apparently representing him in his fight against, I guess, the family and content creators and working on, I guess, lawsuits and legal pursuits of people who claim that this dude is guilty is a man by the name of Edward Palzik, all right? He is the same attorney that's representing one of Nolan Wall's friends, okay? Now, you can see right here where he says, my friend and client Joe McCann is creating a 501(c) foundation in honor of Ashley Robinson. So, yeah, this is some good PR. You go up, and he actually talks about how apparently Joe McCann is suing this reporter called Lisa Durden, right? And he writes, recently Lisa Durden made deeply hurtful and false statements about my friend and client Joe McCann, particularly about the relationship Joe shared with his beloved Ashley Robinson and the circumstances surrounding Ashley's tragic death. Below, please find Ms. Durden's apology and retraction regarding her false statements, etc., right?
I think you said, I forget what you say you were using, Mikey. What you say you used, Mikey? I forget what it was. Logic? Something like that. I think you say you use Logic. Waveform Pro. Okay. What plugins you talking about? What plugins? What plugins for the voices though? Yeah, I gotta get that, man. I gotta get that MPC. You talking about Cali? Oh, bro, Cali, I'm about to get the car again, bro. Cali going to, it's gonna probably be next month though, but she going to New Jersey, nigga. Yeah, she going to New Jersey, bit dog. By the time she get up there, it's gonna start getting cold and shit. She going to end of September, so you know it gonna be snowing and all that shit up there, bro. But she a trooper though, cause if she made it through Oregon, bro, man, Oregon, bro, that shit. The horse got a jacket on. That shit crazy, bro. The horse had a jacket. I said, God damn, it gotta be cold out there, bitch. But I got a friend, I got some friends in Oregon, these 2 older white ladies, and they horses, they be wearing jackets too. Cause it be cold as fuck up that bitch, bro. I ain't gonna lie though, bro. I'm probably gonna have to go see Cali nigga up there, cause we gonna go back to New York, my nigga, for real. I gotta go back to New York, bro. I'm talking about that's a fact, bro.
So what this means, I can't call it, okay? Right now, would I personally, if I'm Nolan Wall's friends, would I have hired this dude, especially taking into consideration he's already connected to Joe McCann, whose name was in a murder investigation, right? So I don't know, bro. All right, if I'm me, I probably wouldn't have gone with this dude, but they going with him. What this means, I don't know. Now the friends, on top of them all apparently going back to the island, they all apparently sat down with Officer Tatum for
I'm about sick of that motherfucker.
their third interview with Tatum.
Officer Tatum.
Warrant
Tatum. I can't stand that motherfucker, boy. He's a clown, bro. I just don't like the fact he talking shit about the man mama and shit and all of that. And then Charleston White is a goofy too, bro. Cause this motherfucker, he talking about Nolan Wells was gay, bro. Like, bro, you don't even know this little kid, bro. Talking about he gay, man. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro. Charleston White just be saying shit though. That motherfucker, he on that shock jock shit.
did one on the island. Warren did one at his house. Now Warren is doing one with him, and I guess the first Wells.
If you could go back to the
Nolan Wells got more friends than than I ever brought. But he got a lot of friends. Like, damn, nigga, how many friends you got, nigga? You must have been a friendly ass nigga or something, bro. That sounds like some bullshit.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit?
very beginning of this, how do you think this should have played out? Because I always question in my mind that when I go back, I look at what happened, I look at the initial stories with Nolan, and you guys knew him, right? I didn't know him. I know none of you guys. I just had a chance to meet you guys more recently. But how do you think this should have gone? If you could control the environment, Nolan is found deceased. How do you guys think that this should have been put out to the world?
Well, first off, like I wish we would have never, like I think about this every day. Like I wish we would have never went out on the 4th of July because I know this wouldn't have happened. Nolan wouldn't be gone, and like it's really hard to think about because it's like I wish I would have done this different, or I wish I would have done that different because now one of my brothers were like passed away.
Hey, G, they done arrested the third person.
I think.
So look, they ain't arrested nobody behind the death of Nolan Wells, but they arrested motherfuckers for making threats to the family and shit. Not Nolan Wells family, but the other family. So 3 people done got their ass locked up, and I think somebody had threatened the judge and all that shit too. They got their ass locked up. I just think they need to let this case just be handled, bro, the right way, bro, because this shit is just getting weird, and it's getting to the point where it's like they above the law, damn them.
Yeah, I'm glad that I called the Coast Guard. I'm glad that we came together as a group.
Hold on.
Even from the
hold on, listen. So he said he was glad they called the Coast Guard. When he called Cito, they asked him, they said, do you want the Coast Guard to come? He said, no. We clearly heard that on the Coast Guard tape. But listen to this motherfucker lie right here, man.
Passed away, but I think from the beginning, I'm glad that I called the Coast Guard. And I'm glad.
If y'all heard the audio of the call for Cito was something like AAA for boats and shit. You call them when you're in distress. The lady clearly said, do you need the Coast Guard? He said, he hurried up and said no.
That we came together as a group, even from the first day when people started texting us things, saying, crazy things. But I wish it wouldn't have been reported as some type of race thing. I think it's really bad that like people are pushing the narrative, oh, this is a race thing.
I don't quite understand this perspective. When they say it's a race thing, what do they mean? Or when they say people is pushing is a race thing, what do they mean? People said Nolan Wells was hanging out with a bunch of white guys. That's just a fact. That's
what can we say, bro? Like, it has to do with race, bro. That shit got to do with race, man. I mean, shit. One black dude, 5 or 6 white guys, and the only black dude shows up. He's going. Come on,
Beautiful fact.
Cut it out.
So I guess I don't know when they mean this is a race thing. What do they mean? Right? When people say, "Hey, yo, Nolan Wells, was on an island, about 2,000 people, and probably 99% of them were white." That's just a fact. Nolan Wells was on a boat with a bunch of white guys, if not all white guys. That's just a fact. When people are reporting
it's not a race thing. It's not a race thing, though. Cut it out. It is a race thing.
Facts of the case, I don't see why you would say it's oh no, they're pushing a race thing. No, they're just reporting the facts of the case, okay? Now, if it was one white guy and let's say 4 black dudes, and they say,
I've been said this.
No, Nolan Wells was like if they pointed out the one white guy in a group of black folks, then okay, maybe we can have a conversation there, right? But if they're simply pointing out the demographic that was on the island, like for example, right? If black folks says, "Hey, this is racist," if somebody says, "Hey, I was just robbed," and the police says, "Okay, robbed by who?" Well, it was a black guy with hazel eyes and black dress, okay? If that's the description of a potential suspect, that's not racist, that's just the description. So if somebody is given a potential description they're describing potential suspects in a very sketchy, suspicious death, you can't say they're pushing a race thing. They're just listing potential suspects, which is just happen to be white guys, okay?
Well, obviously it's not. I mean, this is like a brother to us. I mean, no one's no different than anyone else.
So the craziest thing about this is they talking all this brotherly shit and all this shit, but they said that basically Nolan Wells' parents didn't know these boys. So you would think that if they went to school together, they played sports. Well, Nolan played sports that if they was even at the game, they would have met Nolan's parents at least one time. So that's another thing.
I just wish this wasn't pushed on the media as, oh, this is a bunch of white guys that killed a black guy, or this is like in the beginning it was like 4 guys went to a stranded island and dumped Nolan at the island, just left him there. Like even from the beginning, it was just like this thing, and no one had facts, and they were just pushing this horrible narrative of all lies about everyone, and it's sick. So I wish that would have been completely different. I'm glad I called the Coast Guard. I'm glad I made the first contact.
Not call the Coast
within
Guard.
All of this. I'm glad I was the first one.
Why the fuck is this man keep lying about this Coast Guard?
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Stop the cap.
That called Christine Wells that night and told her that we hadn't heard from her son. And I'm glad that I did all of that, but I hate the way this has been perceived by the media and portrayed. This has been absolutely horrible with the way the things that they've said to us and done. But other than that, I mean, there's not much I would change from my point of view and my friend's point of view. I think we did everything right. I know we did nothing wrong.
I think I also want to say, I think it's so criminal that they took something so anti-racist and flipped it into something super racist. Like they took, this is the definition of anti-racism. I mean, that we did not look at Nolan any different.
Bro, this is not the definition of anti-racism. If I go out with some white folk and I don't come back alive, y'all better call that shit racist. I'm sorry. I'm the only black person I come back dead. Come on, bro.
Him, or even you. This is literally our brother. I mean, like we stated, we did not treat him any different.
Listen, man, that sounds touching. That sounds heartwarming. It do, but the reality here is, y'all all left the island together, but Nolan was left behind. So again, it's easy to say we didn't treat him any differently.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
But y'all all left that island together, and your homie was left behind. Now, y'all saying he chose to stay behind. Cool. But y'all all left together.
Yeah, y'all all left together and left him on the island. But Katie, the girl who he bumped into, she said, nah. She said, I didn't stay with, or Nolan didn't stay with me. He told me he was going back to get on the boat. So which one is it? Like, who the fuck lying? And I don't think the girl lying.
And the homie y'all don't treat differently was left behind.
Don't check the price.
But another thing too, so
wow, this cabinet looks so cool. It must have cost a lot, right? Not at all. I actually got it on sale for pretty cheap. Seriously? Yes, this garage cabinet.
Katie ain't really been talking. Like her sister been actually relaying all the messages for Katie. That's how we found out about what she said about the last time she seen Nolan. She said basically, you know, he told me he was going to get on the boat. He had to leave. They was leaving the island. So, but they said Katie got them hitters out there though.
So
allegedly, I heard.
Take your word for it. And if I'm you guys, bruh, stop doing interviews with Tatum. Stop doing interviews with someone who's not there to offer any pushback or ask the hard questions. Start doing interviews.
Yeah, that too. I mean, Officer Tatum basically he really is like a fly in the milk, bro, or a fly in the soup, or however they say it. He really like throwing monkey wrenches out here, literally. Like, instead of everybody focus on what happened to Nolan, we're talking about all this bullshit, bro. Like, we talking about bullshit. We need to know what happened to this young man, bro.
With a neutral outlet. Listen, if you don't want to do an interview with let's say me or Trent Out Loud or Willie D or anybody else, then go do an interview, okay? Go do an interview with TMZ. Go do an interview. Well, no, TMZ at this point is biased.
Yeah, they biased.
Because we see how they push it.
Yeah, TMZ pushing the whole narrative that these folks and that see TMZ and Nancy Grace, they are on different sides of this spectrum. TMZ is damn near saying that they didn't do this shit or they had nothing to do with it. Nancy Grace like, fuck all that. We trying to get down to the motherfucking nitty gritty. We need to know what the fuck happened. And if it land y'all motherfuckers in jail, that's what it does. But for y'all to act like TMZ acting like TMZ, I one time I thought they was real reputable, but yeah, it don't look like it no more. It don't look like they too reputable to me, bro. Cause yeah, bro, this shit right here, this shit need to be taken care with hands of care, because bro, if we don't find out what happened to this boy, dog, shit could get ugly, bro. And it's been over 30 days now since, well, he was missing on the 4th. Today is the 10th or the 11th. So it's been a month and some change. Still don't know what happened. The people who got arrested don't even have nothing to do with the case. They got arrested for threatening folks and shit. So, I don't know, y'all. This shit is getting spooky, my nigga. This is some X-Files type.
Chris Cuomo is biased. Go find a neutral outlet. Go to like NBC or something, man. All right, go sit down and Nancy Grace. I think Nancy Grace
See,
for the
I
most
just
part,
said it,
right,
bro.
has been neutral.
And I ain't even see that this video just came out 14 hours ago. I didn't see that. We didn't do this shit yesterday. I fucked around, tried to make a beat online, gave up on that shit, started eating some food, and went to goddamn sleep, man.
Sit down with Nancy Grace and let her ask you questions. Okay? If you survive that interrogation, then we can have that conversation, okay? But until then, man, it's like But speaking of Tatum, is doing nothing for you guys, bro, at all, bro. It's
That
actually
nigga
making it
Tatum
worse because Tatum is looking
Tatum some bullshit, bro. Like, you some real bullshit, bro.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
They need the FBI on this shit.
FBI, open up!
Turn away.
We didn't treat Trayson any different. We don't treat Trayson any different. And they just flipped it. And I just think that is so wild that they're pushing this thing that they're saying, oh, they want to end racism and all this stuff. Well, they're the one pushing it. They're pushing the racism.
Bro, y'all in motherfucking Mississippi, man. Cut that shit out, bro. Cut it out, bro. You ever seen the movie Goddamn Mississippi Burning Man? Cut it out, bro. What the fuck are they talking about, bro?
And I just think that's kind of crazy.
Morgan, what's your thoughts on this? How does it affect you?
First I want to say wish this would have never happened. I wish Nolan would still be here with us today. And but in my opinion, I think that the media they shouldn't have pushed the narrative from so early. I think that they should have let the local officials do their job, let them release statements, and then the media is obviously going to see that and then do whatever they do. But that's what I trust the local officials.
But coincidentally, the local officials are the ones who started pushing their narratives early.
Mm-hmm.
They're the reason why the family had.
Bro, they said they found him. When they found his body, they said an hour later, they said, oh, it wasn't no foul play. Bro, how do you know an hour after you found somebody dead that ain't shit happened? It's a show called The First 48. First 48 is basically like, the way they explain it, when a crime happens, the first 48 hours is the time frame that they usually catch these folks. You know what I'm saying? Or get their best leads and shit like that. But because of DNA and all this other stuff and ancestry, histories and all this shit like that, a lot of people are getting caught for crimes that they committed 30, 40 years ago now.
To bring Benjamin Crump.
And they're able
and
to
coincidentally though,
they're able to use DNA to like single out like who it is. Like even if they got the DNA, they can and they can go to the family tree and fine tune that shit all the way down to one family and figure out who the fuck did what the fuck happened with the DNA. Now I done seen that shit probably at least twice. Cause I watch a lot of crime shows. That shit on crime shows.
Wait, like didn't y'all tell Tatum that y'all believe that something happened to Nolan, that y'all believe that Nolan Walsh was hurt? So y'all told Tatum y'all believe Nolan Walsh was hurt. That's what Tatum said. So if Tatum lied on y'all, then get at him. Y'all just say we didn't do it. But so if that's the case, if you believe something happened to Nolan, then how can you trust local officials when local official says that there was no foul play? It doesn't make sense, man, right? But y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this, okay? How y'all feeling, man? All right, I'm gonna see you guys in this next video if you're still watching. Adam22, bro, yesterday was a nightmare for Adam22. I'm gonna see you guys.
On to that one. We're going to that one. We're going back to Poet of Flacco, y'all. We gotta check that one
My
out.
name's Lacey Harris, and I'm the head of the Independent Artist Program and the Artist Producer Entrepreneur Program here at Musicians Institute in Hollywood, California. The Independent Artist Program is a
independent artist.
Yesterday was an absolute nightmare for Adam22. Drake was somehow able to convince Adam to give him permission to fly out his wife by herself after expressing to Adam in the past, about a year or two ago, that he was a big fan of Leonard's work, as Adam has said podcast previously. Mm-hmm. Now, Adam gave Drake permission despite Whack 100 and
what? You let Drake fly your wife out?
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
A bunch of Adam friends let him know that this was a really bad idea.
she's in the air headed down there to them wolves she headed to? Because I'm telling you right now, I think her alter ego, something gonna happen.
No, man. I was gonna go, but then she flew out.
Bruh, this man done watched another dude punish his wife. We'll just say punish. We ain't gonna say how, we're just gonna say. And the same dude that punished his wife whooped his ass in the ring in a boxing match. So I don't know.
I know.
Your shit just it's not fail proof, I say that.
Where she's going, y'all gonna say, yo, Adam, something's happened.
Listen, I was going to go with her, but it was so last minute that I would have had to cancel this podcast. It would have been hard to get a flight. The flight was gonna be like $2,000, and then it would have been paying with my kid.
He say he got all this money, bro. So what's the? You say you richer than all the rappers, so what's the point of a $2,000 ticket? That should be peanuts to you, boy.
Drake is the type of guy that I think Drake is. And by all account of things, from every relationship or friendship that have broken down and ended because Drake dealt with their women, a la Drake and Future, they started beefing over a girl. Drake had, for God's sakes, Lil Wayne went to jail and Drake started piping out Lil Wayne's girl. So if Drake is the type of guy we know Drake to be, then I think that that's strategic, right? Like, I think Drake presented it last minute so Lena could come by herself because, that's Drake. Now, Adam didn't want to pay $2,000. Bro, I would have paid the $2,000.
Come on, dog.
All right?
I just said it, bro. Come on, now. You ain't gonna pay $2,000 to go see Drake with your wife, but you gonna send your wife out there? You tripping, bro. You tripping, bro. That motherfucker, it's sad, bro. That nigga Drake probably throwing her head through a headboard right now, like, for real.
I would have found a babysitter. I would have canceled the podcast with Whack 100. I would have done whatever it took to be present. Okay, that's what I would have done.
Because my kid, we didn't know who was going to pick her up tomorrow, so I'm taking over. I'm dad. But then at a certain point, I'm going to
come on now.
I'm going to give the kid to the babysitter, and then I'm going to come here and I'm going to stream the thing that we're talking about. So I'm going to stream it. You're going to get to see my reaction live.
So you're not gonna watch their stream. You're gonna wait to stream it.
I'm gonna sit in my office and watch the stream and react to it live. Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, listen, I trust my woman. But
man, come on, bro. Adam, you fucked up on that one. You fucked up bad, bro.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Your woman has got kind of prone to, being able to do things, bro.
It's not that kind of trip.
Hey, if you didn't think it was, you wouldn't have asked her, baby, don't cheat on me. The fact that you had to ask her that, you're subconscious and you're a pretty intelligent guy.
You know what her reaction was?
I'm telling you.
Her reaction was, I would never cheat on you. I am anti-cheating. I don't cheat.
That's what they all say.
To be fair, I met Lena. Lena is a sweetheart in person. Lena, I'll be real with y'all. When I see Lena on the internet, I don't even recognize her because Lena in person is like a sweetheart. So maybe Adam has reasons to trust his woman. Now, when I actually seen what took place during the Drake meetup, my heart sunk Adam, right? My heart sunk. Because I don't know if this was discussed, because Adam be running plays, right? Like, Adam and Lena be running plays, bro. Like, we seen with the divorce thing, they be running plays. So I don't know what's real and what's fake when it comes to these two. But Adam couldn't possibly foreshadow what was going to take place when he's doing this podcast.
What? If you are right, then I'll just have to deal with it. But I trust my woman, and I believe in her.
Let's put it like this. Look, bro, we're just gonna keep this on ice for now.
Okay.
We're gonna keep this on
Need
ice.
some ice. She might need some ice.
We're gonna keep this on ice, man.
Okay. I was gonna go, but then
I don't know if Drake was kind of. I mean, I don't know if Watt was trying to be funny. We're gonna keep this on ice. Because you know Drake just dropped the Iceman album. I don't know if that was a play on words or we just.
she had to leave tonight, last minute.
She had to
Are
leave.
you flexing your pec muscle?
No, she had to leave.
Yes, they like super last minute said they were gonna fly her out. She thought she was gonna leave tomorrow. I thought I was gonna leave tomorrow.
And you didn't pay for the ticket?
No,
You let her get flown out?
Flew out?
Flown out.
Listen, Adam is the cheapest millionaire I know. Now, that part of the game, I don't think Adam got any problem with. You want to pay for my girl's flight, you do it. Adam is cheap. Adam himself don't fly first class. Adam tells me he don't ever fly first class. Now, listen, man, I'm not flying first class every time, but you know, the least that I want to do is let me at least sit somewhere up front to where I get at least extra leg room.
Oh shit, Trippie Redd and Stacey Red done released a song, y'all. It just popped up on my phone.
Or is like a 2-seat, right? I want the 2-seat pairs. Let me sit here and somebody sit here, right? That's not always first class. That's probably, you feel me, a few rows beyond first class. But the least I can do is the 2-seater. I can't do no 3-seater. I can't do, I'm in the middle, somebody's here. I'm too big for that, right? So until I lose weight, I'll have to do the 2-seater because first class every time to me is a waste of money and it's super expensive and I can't do it because I'm broke. But I can do the 2-seater, okay? But yeah, like Wack bringing up like Drake actually paid for the ticket. That's the least of Adam worry. Adam is a super cheap man.
You didn't boss up and pay for your wife's ticket, bro.
It's a free ticket. The man paid for it. Are you crazy?
Hey, bro.
Yeah, hey, I know they were gonna pay the $2,000, but babe, I got it.
That's a fact.
Never.
You already sent her into a situation like she owes him something.
Damn.
Bro, the fact that you had to tell your wife for the first time in your life.
This nigga Drake probably doing cartwheels in this damn woman right now, bro. Like. That's sad.
Please don't cheat on me.
I damn trying to sell my girl to Drake. I don't care if Drake tried to fly out or whatever, but my girl is not going out there with that bullshit.
Let you know this was a bad decision. Listen, I'm just saying, you didn't do this, and I already know that you really don't care about nothing when it comes to the content. This let me know you don't care about nothing.
So that's what I didn't know. Like,
bro, say you don't care about nothing.
I didn't know that Adam actually had the conversation with Lena because these would be trolling. But if Adam had a conversation saying, hey, please don't cheat on me, like that's crazy. Like, that's crazy.
Bro, if you watch the man pipe your old lady out, why would you ask your old lady, please don't cheat on me? Like, you watched a motherfucker pipe your old lady down. Come on.
If that thought even has to cross your mind, the flight is a no-go. That's my perspective. If I gotta ask, hey, please don't cheat on me, babe, the flight is a no-go. I'm straight. If I even gotta think.
Jen, did you have hernia surgery after 2015?
Hernia?
And then needed another surgery because something went wrong? Like ongoing pain, infection, or your hernia?
Class action.
I'm
It's a
straight.
lawsuit.
If I even gotta think. But Adam has a pretty creative explanation as to why he's not overly concerned, even though he did ask don't cheat on me, which is nuts. It's absurd.
You know what it is? It's like, it's breeding season. Meaning, I'm starting to get in the mood for a baby.
What?
Another baby. A little baby.
A little.
So you pimp it.
A little.
I'm lost, bro. I'm like this. We gotta run that shit back. Hold on. We gotta run that shit. We gotta run that back. Hold on.
Really concerned, even though he did ask don't cheat on me, which is nuts. It's absurd.
You know what it is? It's like it's breeding season. Meaning
breeding season.
I'm starting to get in the mood for a baby. Another baby. A little baby. A little.
So you pimp it.
A little. No, I'm like a little 0-year-old, like a newborn.
We trying to go get the money.
I want to get my girl pregnant. I want to pump out a baby.
You want to get her pregnant, right?
And I want to hang out with like a.
Right, he gonna have another. He gonna have another Drake walking around this motherfucker when he gonna come back. Lil gonna come back with a bump. God damn it!
You want
fuck
to
around with Drake,
yes,
but
you.
Drake known to fuck your gal out here, boy. He known to fuck a nigga gal. If he fuck Lil Wayne girl, what the fuck you think you gonna do with your old lady, bro? Come on, man. Come on, man. You should know better.
Who else we got her pregnant besides me?
You old enough to know.
Asking her not to cheat on you with?
No.
Leonard the Plug, my alter ego, all right?
No. There's no chance.
Oh, we gotta do a after this one, y'all. We're gonna try to find it. I know I think they say Chud got bail or some shit. We gotta do an update on that shit after this one.
Okay, so you
But all I'm saying is this opportunity arose and it just seemed like, you know what? Let's go mega viral and just knock this one out of the park. And then maybe we could reproduce.
This is definitely about to go mega viral. And
viral.
I even think the black dude you gave a green light to, he's gonna be jealous.
Jason Love?
Jason's gonna be
I
jealous.
think Jason Love is gonna be jealous.
Jason had Whack Pack. I want to tell y'all where Leonard's going.
I think Leonard just showing up would have made it go viral. I think just showing up would have went viral. Now, I don't know what they talked about, okay? I don't know. Like, I don't know if Adam told her, hey, do everything that we saw her do during the Drake 20v1. I don't know if that's the case.
Oh, Drake just did a 20v1. I forgot. I just seen that shit earlier, too. He did a 20v1. Like,
Adam told her to do all of that, all of the things that she did during the 20v1, then Adam, we gotta have a conversation, bro. All right? Because at some point, the money ain't worth it, man. You are a multi-millionaire, bro. All right? If you told Leonard to do the things that we witnessed her do, bro, it's not worth it no more, man. You already rich, man. All right? And from my perspective, too, like, it's even more surreal because I know these people off camera, and I can tell you, like, off camera, Adam is not the personality y'all think he is, right? Like, Adam is not this. He's not this green, like, in real life. Lena is super, super wholesome and nice in real life. So the fact that they are doing this in Adam word to go viral and for clout, to me, is just not worth it, bro. Like the first lick hit, y'all made what, $15 million, I think?
what Cardi and Offset had, that song Doing the Thing for Clout, or you do
From
anything.
the Jason Love film, the first lick already hit, man. The second and third, fourth, fifth lick, man, it no longer comes off as a lick. It just comes off as, okay, this is the personality. This is how they are in real life. And I don't think, like, the lick is worth people really thinking this about you guys.
The storm she's headed into, but I can't. But, bro, this dude is out of his mind.
The 22ster saga unfolds. Another chapter is written.
Yeah, you never cease to amaze me. I would have lost this bet.
I'm a silly guy. I like to do funny stuff, entertain the audience. That's what we're doing. We're keeping.
So you thought it was funny to sing your girl To Drake house in Toronto.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
I'm entertained.
That's entertaining him?
Dead homies.
You gonna have a hard night tonight, bro.
Doing what?
How many times you think you gonna call and text her?
She gonna come back pregnant, and that boy Adam gonna wake up like.
Yeah, I'll talk to her a little bit, but I'm not.
It's cool.
Oh, she's good. She's safe.
You were watching a master at work.
There will be here a knock at the door.
Sure, I might have a knock at the door. I might call up Redacted.
Yeah, I never thought you would do that.
I know Adam gave the pass. I know Adam allowed it to happen. I know Adam told her, let's go viral. But this couldn't possibly feel good. Okay? Now, the first time Lena was on camera with Drake.
That's like me sending my guy to Chris Brown or some shit. Oh, you're gonna go to Chris Brown and chill with Chris Brown for a little while. The fuck? The fuck? Boy, stop.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Lena took off her wedding ring and threw it. This couldn't possibly feel good, bro. Like I don't care what you're talking. Like, I don't care how crazy the OF goes. This can't possibly feel good.
Do you still need your high school diploma? Are you struggling to find a job?
No, I don't.
Are you feel?
The OF goes. This can't possibly feel good.
Wow.
Damn.
I've had this dream before.
Damn.
Hi, how are you?
God damn.
How are you?
Dick, what that been dick, my nigga. My nigga Drake be some bullshit, bro. Bro, Drake is. Drake is the paymaster, bro. Like, they know you corny, bro. They just gonna fuck with you because you got the bag.
Damn!
You got the bag. We ain't nothing about that one now. You got the bag. So,
damn, son.
them hoes, they gonna pull up.
Okay.
That little bit thick though.
This is probably not gonna go over well.
Hi.
How are you?
My nice.
Hi,
I recognize you.
Hello.
Wow.
How's everyone?
That
Wow.
was a weirdly long hug.
I just like that moment. It's been
It's
coming.
been lingering.
What do you do for work?
I make porn.
Wow. Okay.
Hold on. Is that hold on.
Long hug.
I just like that moment. It's been
It's
coming.
been lingering.
What do you do for work?
I make porn.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Well, we like a confident woman.
And
That's
she's well
passionate
aware
about,
of
yeah.
her job title.
Yeah. Well, you have a husband. Why are you here?
Wait, hold on. Actually, can someone hold this for me?
I can, yeah. Oh, what? Okay.
What?
Okay.
All right. Well,
Damn. She had a fucking engagement ring on and she took that shit and threw that shit.
Damn!
She threw the engagement ring, bro. Crazy work.
Hand in the pockets after hugging on your wife is nasty work, man. Fellas, we know what the hand in the pocket means, man. That hand in the pocket after hugging to me, that hand in the pocket would have been all I needed to see to shut it down if I'm watching live, if I'm at home. The hand in the pocket to raise up the pockets after the hug, man, we know what that means, bruh. That boy Drake is a gooner for real. It gets worse. So after this, okay, after the wedding ring gets thrown off, Lena comes back and gives Drake a hall pass. Now,
so that was Lena. What? Oh, so that wasn't the engagement ring. Oh, so that must have been, man, come on.
Oh, if Adam approved this hall pass. Adam says he told Lena, please don't cheat. Please don't cheat. And the second time time to see her, she's giving Drake the hall pass. And then we see Lena and Drake and this other girl, I think Lily something, in the club afterwards, hanging out together. I said, cuz this, hey man, Adam is a king of content, man.
Okay, and this means what I think?
Whatever you want.
I keep this?
Yeah, it's yours.
Thanks.
Cash it in. Whenever you want.
Adam is my first.
She gave this nigga a hall pass. Like, I never even heard of that in a relationship. You got a hall pass, my nigga. What?
Friend, I really like Lena. Right, so I'm be cool with the commentary, man. This is crazy work, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Let me know. Yo, what do you think about this, okay? What y'all think, man?
All right, y'all, we supposed to do something on Chud. So hold on, let me see where I think Chud got out of jail. It's an Ocean Springs resident just exposed what? Oh shit. I don't know, y'all. We probably got to go to Willie D. So we're going to Willie D live. We're about to check him out. And then we got to find a Chud to build the stuff. We're about to check out Willie D live, though. That's what we're reacting to. Y'all go check his channel out. Y'all don't want to hear my commentary.
Has depression or anxiety forced you to stop working? You're not
without
wrong,
my commentary,
and you may have more
go to
options
his
than
channel,
you realize.
please. But check his videos
If depression or anxiety has kept you from working,
he got a great channel.
Willie D Live.
What's up, family? We got a white woman from Ocean Springs, Mississippi, who is calling for transparency in the Nolan Wells case. I ain't got no problem with that. And here's why. When white people publicly speak up in the Nolan Wells case, it takes the conversation beyond just black people defending a black victim. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
So her voice is necessary, like all the other voices that have been speaking.
But see, people gonna keep going on to this case, bro, until this shit gets solved. And the craziest thing about it is, bro, when the shit gets solved, bro, we gonna be perplexed. We're gonna be stunned, amazed, and we might be dazed when we find out what actually happened to this young man. I keep telling y'all, this is gonna be a fucking blockbuster fucking movie, bro. It's gonna be a blockbuster movie. It has to be. Gotta be. Ain't nothing else but blockbuster in this right here. The movie?
Up and out against the lack of transparency in this case. Her name is Noelle. Check out.
Hi, my name's Noelle, and I'm a resident of Ocean Springs, and I have lived in Ocean Springs since 2015. I am here to ask for transparency for the Nolan Wells case.
So she wants transparency, and that's all we looking for. Only thing we're looking for is what happened to Nolan Wells. We're not trying to blame nobody. We're just trying to figure out what happened. If he fell off a boat and hit the back of his head, what happened? What happened? How do y'all go to an island together? All of these motherfucking people, 6, 7 people on a boat. How all y'all go out to an island and everybody don't come back alive, bro? Then you gotta think about, it's the 4th of fucking July, bro. People are everywhere. People were like ants out there. Like, they all over the fucking place. So nobody's seeing anything. That's the craziest thing. Nobody's seeing shit, though. Somebody's seeing something.
There has been a history of systemic racism that we have experienced since I've lived in.
She says systemic racism. And for a white person to even mouth the word systemic racism, Houston, we got a motherfucking problem.
Some of it has involved the KKK and grand juries. And so I'm just here, to ask for more transparency. Also, we know that there's been a history of medical misconduct and gross negligence within the Mississippi Medical Examiner's Office. So I would hope that.
So she's saying it's negligence. It's negligence in the examiner's office. So I wonder if she's talking about the fact that they took his throat and they took his lungs, because those are one of the factors that will be unable to tell if he was drowned or actually, if he drowned in the water. Like what? Just basically those are things that and all right, y'all, we about to get back to this video until my old.
Now, I'm gonna tell you why this world that we live in, this country that we live in, is you get just because of the color of your skin, you supposed to be in. That's it. You ain't did.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Nothing. Do you understand that none of us are responsible for our skin color? We didn't earn it. None of us that earned their skin color. I can see if you did something. What I realized about racism is that, all of us are who we are by the process of conditioning. And the people who have hurt us the most, who are responsible for our strongest convictions, are the people who are closest to us. Think about it. If you were abused as a child, it was probably somebody that looked like you, that shared your color, your background, right? If you got cheated on, it was probably somebody that looked like you, because, hey, you don't date nobody outside of your race, right? If somebody owe you some money, you got a problem loaning money these days, they didn't pay you back. It was probably that looked like you. If you got jumped, that's cool. You got bullied, that's cool. That look like you, right? If you got cheated on, experiences shape our strongest convictions.
Photos, your messages, your location, your relationships. Big Tech knows it all and sells it. Chica doesn't sell your data, and we don't ads based on your private life. Privacy isn't a feature, it's a right. Protect yours, definitely what you do.
So look, I'm about to get up out of here off of this one.
Welcome
I'm gonna
to
start
Finance
one more
101.
and
If you know
then
nothing about investing,
maybe for the day. I'll come
you
in
can invest in
short.
things like stocks, ETFs, IPOs, with SoFi.
And come back and do some shorts. Y'all, we just got to reacting to Willie D Live. Y'all go check his channel out. Y'all kicking them with us in the Karma Cafe. I want you to like, subscribe, share, down the notification bell. Finna pop right back in, and I'm gonna let y'all be right back, man. Right back, man. Hold on, Bridget.